Dipesh. Drisha, wow, Drisha, you have like dressed in, you are like a little Santa looking there, right, Drisha?
Thank you, ma'am.
It's so nice, it's so sweet. You're looking very cute, beta.
Thank you, ma'am.
So are you okay? You have made the this some I can see the drawings at the back. Are you going to tell story like about this?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wonderful. So you're very creative. Did you draw it yourself?
No, my mother drawing.
Okay, your mother helped you there. So nice.
And I colored that one.
Okay, nice. Okay. So good morning everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good
Morning, ma'am.
morning. Good morning. Good morning. So
Namaste, ma'am.
yes, you all can mute yourself for once. So let's start the event. Okay. Okay. Now today is special because it is Santa's Day. For not only children, but for adults and elderly too, as we soak in the holiday vibes and the tone for New Year is set in the festive mood. It is the day of the birth of Lord Jesus Christ, the one who taught the world the language of loving God, loving our neighbors, and even loving those who wronged us. For me, Christmas is not a religion, it is a spirit to set ourselves free from year long loads of grudges and anger and to begin the new year with love in our hearts. For India, the day is more special because it's also the day when the exemplary leader was born, our former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Though he is no longer with us, but his examples in the field of politics is a benchmark for today's leaders. His poems have eternal impact on us. Today, I would like to share some lines of his beautiful poem where he asks the India's young generation and children like you to work as a team. कदम मिलाकर चलना होगा बाधाएं आती है आए घिरे प्रलय की घोर घटाए पांव के नीचे अंगारे सिर पर बरसे यदि ज्वालाएं निज हाथों में हंसते हंसते आग लगाकर जलना होगा कदम मिलाकर चलना होगा हास्य रुदन में तूफानों में अगर असंख्यक बलिदानों में उद्यानों में वीरानों में अपना अपमानों में सम्मानों में उन्नत मस्तक उभरा सीना पीड़ाओं में पलना होगा कदम मिलाकर चलना होगा उजियारे में अंधकार में कल कहार में बीच धार में घोर घृणा में पूत प्यार में क्षणिक जीत में दीर्घ हार में जीवन के शत शत आकर्षक अरमानों को ढलना होगा कदम मिलाकर चलना होगा सो Today, as Twinkling Minds celebrates Christmas in its own unique way by promoting literature among children, as envisioned by our founder, Dr. Roopali Sircar Gaur ma'am, and Prasanna Kumar, the founder and president of Fertile Brains, and the entire team of Twinkling Minds, including the respected judges Narinder Jit Kaur ma'am, Ruchika Agarwal, Padma Setuluri ma'am and I, we encourage children and appeal to them to read, write, and present poems, stories, essays, book reviews, and any other form of literature in the language they want to. As co-host, I have Pehel Goel, an author, poet, and book reviewer. But before that, I would insist Purnakshi Berry Barua to present to let us know about Christmas in her native language, as Miss native language of my state, Assam, of our state, Assam. The mic is all yours, Purnakshi.
Good morning to everyone present over here today. Me Purnakshibai Borwa will give a short lines about Christmas in SMS. প্ৰথমে মই সকলোকে বৰদিনৰ শুভেচ্ছা জনালো। আজি পবিত্ৰ বৰদিন হ'ল কাৰণ আজি হ'ল যীশু খ্ৰীষ্টৰ জন্মদিন। যীশু খ্ৰীষ্ট জন্ম হৈছিল জেৰুজালেমৰ বেথেলাহামত আৰু আজি বৰ পবিত্ৰ দিন কাৰণ যীশু খ্ৰীষ্টৰ জন্ম হৈছিল। আজিৰ দিনটো আমি আনন্দ আৰু পবিত্ৰ কৰি পেনে ভালকে খটাম। ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you, Purnakshi. That was lovely. You told us like where Jesus Christ was born, and it's called Bordin in Assamese. Christmas is called Bordin, right? I am A2 level yes speaker, Purnakshi. So as much as I can understand, I told you. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, Pehel, please take the mic. The mic is all yours, Pehel. Please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Today, on this special occasion of Christmas, I'm going to speak a few lines about this festival. We are taught in schools that India is a land of diversity, but I live it every festival when streets brighten up with Eid tinsels, Diwali's lights, and Christmas trees. Indeed, I am a blessed child of God to be born in such a vibrant country which celebrates the birth of Jesus Christ, Lord Ram, Sri Krishna, and Prophet Muhammad. As a child, I remember my mother bringing me books on stories of Rani Lakshmibai, Razia Sultan, Krishna Leela, and the great novels on Christmas. However, the story of Skipping Christmas stayed with me. Skipping Christmas by John Grisham tells the story of two parents whose daughter moves to Peru a month before Christmas. Facing their first Christmas without their daughter, they decided to forego Christmas that year and go on a cruise instead. It is the morning of Christmas Eve, and the parents are preparing for the cruise, which departs the following morning. But they receive a phone call from their daughter, Blair, who decided to come home for Christmas, and she expects Christmas to be the same as always, complete with a party and decoration. Instead of telling the truth, the mother loses her head and promises it will be. The story has hilarious moments when the parents have only a few hours to throw together an entire Christmas. This tells us how our parents go beyond their means to give us all the happiness. I hope that this day, today, as we celebrate the birth of Lord Jesus Christ, Santa brings you loads of gifts and blessings. Now I'm going to tell the biography of our jury member, Narinder Jit Kaur ma'am. Narinder Jit Kaur ma'am, a trilingual writer and translator who writes with fair ease and finesse in English, Hindi, and Punjabi, is a retired associate professor of English based in Patiala, Punjab. Her stories, articles, and poems in all three languages are regularly published in various newspapers and magazines. She also has 5 books of translations from Punjabi to English to her credit, which include 3 novels and 2 collections of short stories. Her book, Dawn to Dusk, is a collection of 58 middle articles published in prominent newspapers. The Icicle, a collection of short stories, is a 7th book, her first in creative writing. Now over to you, ma'am.
Narinderjit ma'am,
Thank you
we'd
so
like
much.
to hear a few
Uh,
words from you. Yes.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much, the fertile minds and Kumar, Prasanna, Madam Roopali, Gaur, and Sneha for giving me this chance to be a part of this beautiful session where I'll be watching youngsters telling stories. And telling story is a very interesting and very intrinsic part of our life. We keep on telling stories right from childhood to old age, though the content and the choice of stories keeps on changing. Yet the stories, they never leave us. And I hope that today the students are going to regale us with their very interesting, not only the stories, but their presentation also, their facial expressions and, their dramatic actions. So let's see who performs the best. Okay, all the best to all the participants. Best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the best wishes. Yes. And Pehel, now please present bio of our jury member Ruchika Agarwal, ma'am.
Immersing young minds in the magic of storytelling for 5 years, Ruchika Agarwal ma'am intertwined creativity by imparting art and craft skills. Beyond tales, she explored the rich tapestry of our culture, fostering a holistic learning experience. Engagingly, she brought stories to life as the kids immersed themselves in captivating role plays, making learning a vibrant and imaginative experience. Now over to you, ma'am.
Yes, Ruchika, please. The mic is yours, Ruchika. Ruchika Agarwal, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Pehel, for such love. Yeah, I'm audible now.
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you
Yes,
so
ma'am.
much, Pehel, for such lovely words, dear. It was truly a delight to hear you. And I would sincerely like to thank the Twinkling Minds team, Sneha ma'am, and my co-judge, Narinder Jit Kaur ma'am, for this lovely opportunity. And I hope today all the kids are ready for this celebration of storytelling, which we are going to do today. So let me introduce again. My name is Ruchika Agarwal. I am a storyteller. सुन लो ये कहानी, इसमें राजा है न रानी, मैं आज सुनाने आई हूँ, मैं आज सुनाने आई हूँ. Okay, so I hope none of the kids are nervous now. Let's start the story. So once
Thank
upon
you.
a time, the frogs decided that we will have a race. Why? Because they think all the animals, everyone is interested in the bigger animals, the tiger, the lion, the elephant. But no one talks about the frogs. So they decided we will have a race. We will have a race to the top of a fort. And whoever wins the race is the best. So all the animals, they came down to cheer the frogs in this endeavors of theirs. So when on the day of the race started, and all the flocks started climbing up the fort wall, and as you know, the fort walls, they are very slippery. So the frogs, they slip, ouch, pouch, and the others, they were puffing and puffing, but still they were climbing up the wall of the fort. Okay. So after some time now, the other animals, they also felt that this endeavors of the frog, it doesn't make a sense, because the frogs who will fall from the top, he's surely gonna die. So they began shouting, "Hey, please come down! Don't go such, don't do this. You are going to kill yourself. Please come down." And then when the other frogs, they listened to it, they also felt, yeah, we shouldn't be doing this. This is not that worth. So it's better if we come down. So all the frogs, they started coming down. But one of the frog now, he was not listening to anyone. He kept on climbing and climbing and climbing. And you know, friends, what happened? He won the race. So while everybody was cheering for him, the judge of the contest, the vulture who was sitting on top of the fort, he asked the frog, "Mr. Frog, please tell me, where everyone was telling you to come down the fort, why did you kept on climbing?" Then you know what did the frog say? Eh, eh. You know why? Because he was deaf, friends. He was deaf. So the moral of the story is that if we don't listen to what others say, we are surely gonna succeed in our endeavors. So, friends, I hope you liked my story. And as you all know, stories are such great things. They take us to places where we cannot go ourselves. You know, we always get so excited now when someone says, "Pata hai na kya hua? Ya tumne wo suna?" We said, yes, please tell us. What's more to that? We are always interested in listening stories. In fact, sometimes we don't even realize we are living in our stories. You know, when I was a little kid now, I used to tell my mom, "Mama, अगर आप मुझे खाना नहीं सुनाओगे ना, तो मुझे खाना ही नहीं भाएगा." So that was my story for making my mom tell me a story every time she used to feed me. So what I can say more, even you kids must have seen us stories everywhere around you. Even the cave people, they used to draw their stories on the wall of the caves. And when our dadi nani, they tell us about some Lord Ram story, anything related to anyone, we always get so excited to hear the full part of it. So on that note, my dear little friends, I wish you all the very best for today's storytelling competition, and let's see what happens. My best wishes to all of you.
That was lovely story, Ruchika. We all enjoyed it thoroughly. Okay, so let's start our competition.
Just a moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I also say something?
Yes, yes, definitely, ma'am. We'd love to hear you.
Yeah, like as I said that the stories stay with us. So let me tell everyone that it's not the stories that we read in books or we read, listen from our grandparents, parents, or teachers, or you know, the, when the child for the first time tells his mother that today I am not going to school because I have got a stomach ache, the first story is born. That is the first story. The stories we create for ourselves, for our friends, for our brothers, sisters. जो बहाने हम बनाते हैं वो stories ही हैं. So the art of story creating and storytelling is inbuilt in us. Now, second thing, I'll keep it very short. Now, today it's storytelling. Storytelling is different from story writing and story reading, right? She's Rashmi Sharma. I love her expressions, the way she is, doing it. Okay, so storytelling is different from story reading because in storytelling, you are addressing someone. Someone is in front of you and you are telling the story through your words, through your expressions, through your voice, right? And you can modulate your voice according to the emotions that you have to describe. So I will just take one word and then I'll tell you that how you can change your expressions. When there is a word in Hindi, acha, right? So we say acha. Acha, 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 acha. So, this is how, according to what you are saying, you can give the expression according to your voice change. And I hope that today we will be watching the youngsters, bringing it in their voice, that how you have to describe something, you have to make your face expression according to happy, angry, sad. So this is how storytelling is created. Now, how reading a story is different from storytelling. So I hope that we will enjoy seeing the faces and voice modulation and dramatics of the students. So all the best once again. Thank you.
That was lovely, awesome, ma'am. Yes, I hope the students got the idea that how they can present the story and they can change their facial expression accordingly. Just one word, acha, you expressed it in 5 to 6 ways, and how you can change the expression, and the same thing becomes, you can understand it differently. Then, just the tone of the voice and the expression of the face can tell you how differently you can uh, receive the idea. The receiver can understand that yes, okay, this is the acha she wants to say, right? So let's not delay our program, and let me call the first participant of the evening, of the morning. And the first participant is Lavyansh Agarwal, Lavyansh Malu. So he is going to tell a story, Lavyansh Malu, and his number is, ma'am, I think it's 16. Yes,
Number
Narinder, ma'am,
eight. Number 8.
number 8.
Uh,
Okay.
tell a
Okay.
story.
Tell a story. Yes, yes. Tell a story. Number 8. Okay. Yes, Ruchika. Ruchika, is it fine? Tell a story. Number 8. Lavyans Malu. Okay, so okay. So Lavyansh, you can start your story. Yes, yeah, yes, we'll time the story. In case you exceed 5 minutes, you will be stopped, but 3 minutes is what our judges expect from you. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Lavyansh. Yes, you can
Always 8
But
start.
minutes.
Sneha,
Huh?
is there any timekeeper?
Timekeeper as such,
Is
ma'am.
there any signal given to the participant that it's 3 minutes now?
No, 3 minutes, ma'am. 3 minutes. I'll just let you know 3 minutes. But
Raise
like,
your hand.
okay, I'll raise my hand. Yeah. Okay, definitely, I'll do
So
that.
participants, please keep a watch. When madam raises her hand, that means 3 minutes are over, and you should try to finish it in 1 or 1.5 minutes. Right?
Yeah. Maximum 5 minutes will be given, and then you will be stopped automatically. You will not be allowed more than that.
Okay. Then you will mute them.
Yeah, I'll mute them. Yeah. Okay. So, Lavyans, you can start now. Everybody, please mute yourself as our young presenter is presenting his story.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Savyaj Manu. My school, my school is Vani International. I tell you the beautiful story. My story title is The Ugly Tree. Once upon a time, the large forest. We are many trees, such as apple, mango, papaya, etc. There was the crook truck, which looked the very ugly. The other trees, the ugly tree, the cry. One day, the other tree is saying, "Hey God, you be ugly. You are you got me very very ugly." One day, both cut the forest. They say, "I cannot cut this ugly tree. This ugly tree very ugly." Then cut the beautiful trees. The ugly tree God say, and thank God, you are we will very ugly. Your we will beautiful. The woodcutter cut the tree. Thank you.
Awesome,
Thank you for
lovely.
sharing my life.
Awesome,
Thank
awesome, Lavyans. Such a nice performance.
Merry
Yes,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yes, Narinder ma'am, please give your feedback.
Yes. Lavyansh, you are really
Yes, ma'am.
lovely small child, and I can see that you have one teeth missing, and when you talk, so your voice,
It's
whistles
my
through.
kids. The I can small na. I can you teach. I can
Okay, your
One
story was
second.
good,
look.
Lavyansh. Your story was good, and you spoke well, but I can make out that you were forgetting some words, right? So you should try to read the story beforehand so that you know the line, should not forget. Okay, and your actions were good, so keep on trying, and you will be doing better in future. Okay, thank you. Sneha, one thing,
Thank
I
Yes,
you, ma'am.
think that Rashmi Sharma's video is coming again and again in between. That is disturbing because
yes,
the speaker is vanished.
yes. Hitiksha, please mute yourself because there is a lot of background noise from your side.
And her video pops up.
Yeah. Okay, now it's better. Yes. Yes, Hitiksha, please mute yourself because you are again and again unmuting yourself. Yes, yes. Now it's fine. Yes. So, uh, yes, Ruchika, please give your feedback.
Hey, hi, Lavyansh.
Hi, friend.
You did a great job, beta. Very nice. Now give me a high five about this. High five? Yes. Okay. आपकी स्टोरी बहुत बहुत अच्छी लगी बेटा, बट मम्मा से नहीं पूछो ना, आप जो भूल रहे हो वो आप खुद कुछ नया बना लो. ओके, वही तो होती है ना स्टोरी. स्टोरी में तो आप कुछ भी चेंज कर सकते हो, जैसा मन है वैसा सुना सकते हो, ठीक है ना. पर मम्मा से हेल्प नहीं लेनी. हाँ, खुद आप भूल जाते हो ना, कुछ और डाल दो उसमें. एलिफेंट भूल गए, टाइगर डाल दो, ठीक है ना. ठीक है, और ऐसे क्यूट से स्माइल से सुनाओ स्टोरी. यू लुक वेरी लवली. ओके, ऑल द बेस्ट.
Okay. So, yes, Lavyans, keep in mind, okay, beta, whatever the judges have told you, keep in mind. This will help you in future, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, okay,
Mama,
welcome.
हमको देखना बहुत.
Okay, now you can mute yourself, Livyansh. Ask Mama to mute you. Okay, so I have been seeing this little Atharvi. She is so excited to tell her story and she is dancing all the time. I just wanted to hear her story. So, Atharvi, please tell your story.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sircar. I am from class KGA, Holy Child School, Guwahati. Today I am going to tell a story. The name of the story is Thirsty Crow. One hot day, a crow was very thirsty. He looked for water here and there, but could not find it. After some time, he saw a pot, but there was very little water in it. He thought of a plan. He picked up some pebbles one by one and dropped into the pot. The water came up to the pot. The crow drank the water and flew away happily. The moral of the story is when there is a will, there is a way. Thank you.
Awesome, lovely, very nice presentation, Atharvi. I must say, very nice presentation.
Thank
And
you.
welcome. Yes, Narinder ma'am.
It's Atharvi Kashyap.
Yes, ma'am. Atharvi Kashyap. I'm so sorry.
Atharvi, first of all, let me tell you that you are looking so beautiful in your black dress, and then I can see that you have tied the scarf with your wrist like the Arabian queen, right? And yes, very good, beautiful. And though the story you have picked up is where the first story that we read in the school, the first story that the teacher tells us, but your presentation was very good. Your confidence, your voice modulation, your actions, you knew that how you have to match your actions with your voice, with your expression, so that when you sync everything together, that gives the best performance, right? So it was beautiful presentation, but it was a very common story that we have heard. So if you bring out a new story that we have not heard, it will make us also surprised. अच्छा, ये हुआ, उसके बाद ये हुआ. So try to bring out some different story, right? And I can tell you that I can see a writer in you. You can write your story next time and tell your own story. Okay? You get what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So good, very good. And we will see you in more competition.
My birthday.
Oh, happy birthday
Happy birthday, Atharvi.
you. And
Happy
Merry Christmas.
birthday.
So you are
Yes.
born on the day of Jesus Christ.
Yes.
And our Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
Yes.
So you are going to be a great storyteller and you will become very popular like Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Okay? All the best, Beta. God bless you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, dear Atharvi.
Thank you.
And Ruchika ma'am, please give your review.
Happy birthday, dear Adhavi. You're looking very, very cute today, dear. And yes, I totally second Naranjit ma'am when she says that you truly are gonna have the same traits as our late Prime Minister Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. We wish you all the very best. And yes, regarding today's story, I loved everything about it. You were truly a delight for both my eyes and my ears, which is a sign for a good storyteller. Okay, so on a high five. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, dear.
Okay. Okay. Bye, Atharvi. Yes, you can mute yourself and watch other children perform. Okay. Yeah. So now I would invite, yes, our next storyteller, Divisha Goel. So let me first tell in which what is her serial number. Mm, Divisha Goel is number 13 in the list, ma'am.
13.
Yes, yes. Tell us story. Yes, yes. So Divisha, please tell your story. Yes, you are on mute, beta. You have to unmute yourself.
Start.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sneha Goel. Today I am speak about the salty, the tastiest. Dugdug elephant lived in a Vijayavan forest. To celebrate his birthday, he invited all the friends and animals. Chichi mouse, Molly rabbit, Myna bird, Bhima bear, and many more. After they gave him gifts and presents, they all sat to eat. Bhima bear said, "Aha, these rasgullas are delicious." Then Molly rabbit said, "Aha, these these jalebis are tasty." Then Chichi mouse said, "These laddus are tasty." All are saying their favorite food, but Jojo monkey kept quiet, and Dugdug asked to Jojo monkey, "You, why you are quiet? Say your favorite food." Then Jojo monkey said, "According to me, salt is the tastiest." Then all are laughing at him and making fun of him. Then after some days, Jojo monkey's birthday. Then they all sat to eat. Then in food menu, there was chole bhature, dal rice, many more. And then all are tasting and saying, "That's tasteless." Then Jojo monkey said, "Why this is tasteless? Because in Dugdug elephant birthday, I thought you all don't like salt. That's why." Then the Dugdug elephant said, "Aha, Jojo monkey proved his point." Then all are realizing their mistake and said sorry to Jojo monkey. And Jojo monkey said to his cook to mix salt and salt again. Then his cook mixed salt and salt again. Then all are joining their food. Thank you.
Amazing, lovely story, lovely story. Yes, Narinder Jit ma'am.
Yes, Divisha, it was a beautiful story. And it was a good two incidents included in the story in order to make the comparison. So I like the story, I love the story, but beta, tell me one thing. Divisha, you just tell me that why you had hidden your hands behind your back. So you should feel free when you are telling the story. Use your hands, use your face, and don't be shy. I could make out that you were a little shy. And uh, second thing is that you should read the story so many times so that you know, so that you don't have to read the story in front of you. But I know that if you do practice, you can do well. Your voice quality is very good, and you can bring more, modulation and body language in your storytelling, and you can do very well in future. All the best.
Okay. Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Okay. Hi, Divisha. I'm not able to see Divisha, Sneha ma'am. Can you please like pin her?
Yeah, she's there, Ruchika. Ankita. The name is Ankita.
You just said
It's
it's
okay. Okay, Divisha is number
Divisha Goel, na?
13. Number 13, tell
Yeah.
a story. Yeah. And on the video, she is by the name of Ankita.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Divisha. It was great experience listening to you. But Divisha, yes, as Nanjit ma'am said now, you should enjoy more the storytelling process. है ना बेबी? अब थोड़ा सा और हंसोगे, थोड़ा सा खुद एंजॉय करके जब आप स्टोरी सुनाओगे ना, तो हम सुनने वालों को भी ज्यादा मजा आएगा, है ना? तो जैसे मैम ने कहा ना कि आप ज्यादा स्टोरी प्रैक्टिस करो, सबको सुनाओ अपनी स्टोरीज, तो फिर आप बहुत खुश होकर जब स्टोरी सुनाओगे ना, तो सामने ऑडियंस भी बहुत एंजॉय करेगी. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, मुझे आपकी स्टोरी बहुत अच्छी लगी ट्रूली. द छोले भटूरे थिंग वाज द टीआरपी. वेरी नाइस. चलो, बाय बाय. बाय.
Okay.
It was very nice. Smile, smile.
Lovely, 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 Divisha. Now, we would like to hear a story from Drishya Agarwal. She is number one in the list of tell us.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, dear. Hi, dear. Yes, you can start your story.
Good morning, respected judges and my dear friends. My name is Drisha Agarwal. You know, today is going to be a great fun. Yes, you are right. It's now a story time. Can you guess the name? Oh, if no, I will tell you. An ugly tree, but a lucky one. Why he was lucky? Let's find it out. In a dense forest, there was a big tree. He was not like any other tree. He had crooked branches, pale dirty leaves, and a disfigured trunk. The other trees around him looked tall and elegant, while he was much shorter than most of them. The tree was never happy with himself. He even jealous of other trees around him. Look at me, cried the tree. How old I am, how crooked my stems and branches are. How I wish I could be as beautiful as the other trees. One day, a woodcutter came to the forest to collect firewood. Oh, these tall trees would make firewood. Let me chop them first. Saying that, he chopped down a few of the large land trees. Once he was done with few trees, he came to the crook tree. He came around the tree and examined it carefully. He says, "Oh, These trees seem to have some problem. Rather than let me not waste my time by cutting these useless trees. The woodcutter picked up the chopped wood and went away. The tree was happy and relieved. All these days he had thought he was ugly, but the same ugliness saved his life. Moral of the story is always be content with what you have. Thank you. See you soon again. Bye bye.
Amazing, lovely story, Drishya, and lovely expressions. My God. Yes, Narinder ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Drishya, you are
Yes,
so cute and you have dressed up like Santa, right?
thank you, ma'am.
And you are a live wire, so
Yes.
energetic, so full of enthusiasm, right? And I like your story. I like your way of telling the story. And then you made use of the graphics also, showing us from the pictures. You can become a very good teacher with PP, slides and all when you grow up. And everything was perfect. Everything was perfect. Your
Thank
body
you, ma'am.
language, your uh, hand gestures, and your voice modulation, right? And please keep on practicing, and you will become a very good speaker, right? Not
Okay,
only
ma'am.
in storytelling, in poetry recitation, in debate and declamation. So you can do very well. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Okay, hi Drisha.
Hi, ma'am.
Drisha, your story was very nice, baby. Give me a high five. Come on, come on. Yes, give me a high five. Yes. Okay. So the props which you used now today, these pictures behind you, they really made us enjoy the story more. It was really great idea of your mother's na to use these pictures, and you actually did your part also very well. So your confidence, body language, voice modulation, everything was up to the mark. So if you keep on telling stories like this, na, I'm sure you will be a great storyteller, dear.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Okay, so now we always take young kids first, but Dia has she has to go outside. Her mother has specially requested to take her story first. So we'll do that. Uh, yes, Dia, you can recite your story, ma'am. Dia changed it last minute. So she will be doing tell your story. So you can add her name at the end, Dia, like Dia Saraugi.
There is already a Diya Jalan.
No, Diya Jalani is different, ma'am, and Diya Saraugi is different. She added her name previously in Tell a Story, but now she will be
ये ड्राइंग
doing
कर रहा है
number
नाम कितना है
5.
इसे
Number
हाँ कॉपी
14.
पे नीचे गिरा हुआ
Yeah,
है और तुम ड्राइंग कर रहे हैं
yeah, you can
नहीं
cut
लिखे इसको
it.
तो बोल दो हम भी मेहनत करके लिखा है तुम्हारे लिए
Who is unmute?
सॉरी
Okay,
So it's
so
her name is Diya.
Jalan. Sorry, ma'am,
No.
Diya Saraugi. Yeah,
Diya Sarao.
yeah. So she will be number
14.
I 15.
No, we have 13. Shaurya is the last one. Maybe there is another name when the child will come that will add her also or his also.
Okay, okay, ma'am. So Diya is number 14 now, right? In Tell Your Story, Diya Saraugi.
Yeah.
Okay, Diya. Yes, you can present your story, Diya.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning to one and all present here. Today, I, Diya Sarauki, am going to recite a story that was written by me. It's called Evergreen Hollow, a Christmas Reunion. In the quaint town of Evergreen Hollow, a magical Christmas tradition unfolded each year. The star atop the century old pine tree was said to grant one wish on Christmas Eve. Young Lily, with eyes full of hope, found herself beneath the towering evergreen, wishing for her family's joyous reunion. Her father, a soldier stationed overseas, was unable to join them for the festivities. As the clock struck midnight, a soft shimmer enveloped the tree, and a soothing warmth embraced Lily. The star's ethereal glow seemed to whisper promises of love and togetherness. On Christmas morning, a surprise awaited Lily. A heartfelt letter from her father, expressing his love and commitment to return home. The town, touched by the enchanting tale, gathered around the tree, realizing that the magic wasn't just in the twinkling lights, but in the bonds of the family and the power of the heartfelt wishes. Evergreen Hollow won the competition, not for the grandeur of its decorations, but for the enduring magic woven into the fabric of its Christmas story. A reminder that miracles happen in the simplest, most heartfelt moments. Thank you.
Amazing. Lovely story, Dia. Lovely story. Yes, Narinder ma'am.
Yes, Dia, it's a lovely story, beautifully written and perfectly rendered. And the most beautiful thing is that you have written a story uh, according to the occasion. You have written the story for the occasion of Christmas, and it makes it more beautiful, more relevant. And like your story structure is, I cannot say that it's written by a child of your age. It's quite mature structure that you have built up, and the way you have tried to create a magical effect in the story. So I'm very happy, and you will become a great writer, short story writer, novelist. I can assure you that. Keep it up, and I'm very happy with the whole performance. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. She is indeed a mature writer. She has
Yeah.
written lovely story with me also.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Hey, hi there. Your story was really, really good. And the way in which you enlivened the Christmas spirit now, it was truly great. The choice of your words, the way you presented the story, and the enthusiasm with which you told us the story now, I really liked it. So yes, as my coach had said, I too also have great hopes for your future. All the best, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yes. So next, we'll take Radhya Agarwal. She tell a story number 4. Is it correct? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Narinder ma'am and Ruchika ma'am, you got her name right. Radhya Agarwal, tell a story, serial number 4.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So yes, Radhya, you can say your story now.
Okay, ma'am. My name is Radia Agarwal. Merry Christmas, everyone. My name is Radia Agarwal. My favorite character is Peppa Pig. I am going to present a story of Peppa Pig. This is Peppa Pig. She lives with her mommy and daddy and her little brother George. Peppa and her family have a red car, Bibi. Sometimes Peppa visits Granny and Grandpa Pig. They are part of her family too. There are lots of small people in Peppa's family. Baby Alexander is youngest. Peppa and her family is different, but there is one thing they all like to do. Jump in muddy puddles. Peppa loves her family. Everyone loves Peppa. I love my family too. Thank you.
Awesome, lovely, lovely. That hairband of yours is sparkling, Radhya, and I love it so much. Yes, Narinder ma'am.
Yes, Radha, it was such a beautiful story, and I know children are fond of toys and the stories related with toys. And you have, told your story in a very, very interesting manner with confidence. And you are looking so beautiful. And it's a story of a small family. And your love for your own family was also showing in the story of these toys. Uh, but I think you can still improve it. Okay, you can still improve your face expression, your voice modulation, but I know that you will do better in future. Okay. Okay. And these sparkling, what we will call it, these are the wings of the fairy, or what, or these are the ears of a rabbit, or what do you call it?
What is
Radha,
it?
can you tell me what you call these sparkling thing on your head, your tiara?
Band
Huh?
is hair band.
Okay, 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 chalo. God bless you, beta. Nice story, and keep it up. Bye bye.
Okay, so next, ma'am, next we have Sivya Agarwal. She is number one in the list of Tell Your Story. Okay, they are twins, ma'am. Yes, Sivya, you can start. Yes, ma'am, can they start? Yes, Ruchika ma'am and Narinder ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yes, you can start, Shivya. Yes, you can start.
Merry Christmas, everyone. My name is Shivya Agarwal. I am going to present a story. Sing a story. All singers are talking to each other and Punch listening to them. Little finger said, I am smallest, I am cutest. Ring finger says, people decorate with ring. I am beautiful. Little finger said, I am tallest, I am strongest. Index finger said, I point everything, I am important. Thumb finger became sad. Thumb finger said, I am of no use. Punch, see, thumb finger said. Punch punches all finger. Finger said, this is so hard. Punch says, easy is strength. बात है तो बात है दुश्मन की मात है. Thank you.
Awesome, lovely story, lovely story. I love your expression, Sivya. Yes, Narinder ma'am.
Yes, it's a beautiful story, and narrated the story with so much of personal touch in it, and you have created the story yourself. It's beautifully done, and I could see that you have drawn the faces on your fingers and thumb, and you're talking to these fingers were talking. So the story is told from not from the point of view of uh, Shivya Agrawal, but from the point of view of the fingers and thumbs. So there are so many characters you have created, and your voice tone and your gestures, they were very good. But you write better stories. Okay, so I like the story. You have done very well, and you can do still better in future. Okay, beta, keep it up.
Thank you, ma'am.
God bless you.
Yes, Ruchika ma'am, please.
Okay. So Radhya and Shivya, I really like both your stories. And yeah, first I will tell about Radhya. So Radhya, yeah, the story about the Peppa Pig, it was truly nice. And yes, if you will keep on practicing the story now, you will surely gonna decide a better one. Okay, Radhya? Now give me a high five about it. High five, high five. Yes. And Shivya, yes, baby, your story, the one you wrote yourself now, it was really lovely. And though there was some problem with my screen, I was not able to watch you. But yes, apart from that, I really liked listening to your story. Okay. Bye, Shivya. Bye bye.
Can I say something, Sneha?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Narinder ma'am,
Uh,
please.
Radhya and Shivya, they are twins.
Yes, ma'am, they are twins.
So how come that one is writing her own story, the other is not? Radha, you can collaborate with your sister and learn story creating, story writing from her. Okay, so next time when you participate, write your own story like your sister. Okay, and Shivya, will you help your sister in writing her story?
Yes.
Yes. Say
Yes.
yes.
Yes,
Chalo,
both are
ठीक
going
है.
to help each other. Definitely. Yes.
Definitely.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
God bless you both, beta.
Okay. So next we have Devesh Singhal. Devesh, he is going to tell your story and he is number 2 in the list, Ruchika ma'am and Narinder ma'am.
Can you please repeat the name, Sneha ma'am?
Devesh Singhal. He's
Okay.
tell your story
Yeah.
number 2 in the list. Yes. Yes, Devesh, go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I, Devi Singhal of grade 5, am going to represent a story before you. The title of the story is A Kidnapper and a Terrorist. Some beautiful bungalows surrounded by trees and hooting of owls. The buzzing sound of the alarm woke him at almost midnight. Why do I set the alarm? Always wrong, murmured Drummond. Then he went to his father's room to look for water. After that, when he looked out of the window, he was shocked to see that someone was staring at his house. Then he went to the kitchen and got a call from his mother. Her mother asked, "Why are you awake?" "I was hungry," replied Drummond. "Okay, close the doors properly and don't open them. And open them after seeing through the blindfold," said Mom. "Don't be mad, Mom. I'm 15," replied Drummond. "And can I order pizza and call my friends?" asked Drummond. "No, the puddings are in the fridge." "And why friends?" "For homework." "Yeah, sure," replied Mom. Next, without losing any moment, he called his friend and told, "Come to my house. At 8 o'clock, we will play PS5. His friends told, "No, not sure, but I will try to come." Then sadly, he took out the pudding from the fridge and placed it in the oven. And just to check if the man is outside, he went out. When he came inside, the oven's bell rang, and he took the hot steaming pudding, went to sofa, and started Netflix. When he finished his pudding and went to keep in the sink, he saw that the gate was not latched. He forced his mind and thought, "Did I close the gate properly?" But now it was so late. He thought that someone entered the house. He ran to his room and in the stairs he got a call from his friend saying he will not come. Beep beep beep, the call ends. Next, when he went to his room, suddenly the electricity gone out. To turn on the electricity, he had to went to the bunker. When went to the bunker, he turned on the electricity. Then on the stairs, he got a call from his mother saying that who is this entering from your. When he ran from the stairs, someone captured him. Then when he woke up, he saw himself tied in a room. He shouted for help. But he heard something like the kidnapper was asking the police to leave his brother Nadeem, as he was the terrorist in the prison. So the SHO, Abhi Sarkar, went to the chief minister as to bail the terrorist Nadeem. But the chief minister denied, as it was the elections going on. Then the SHO made a plan to kidnap the chief minister's son as to free Nadeem. But they didn't. Then they bought a same man looking like Nadeem and went to the building of Raman, the boy who was kidnapped. But when they said, "We bought Nadeem," they broke the door and went inside. But Raman bodies were covered with bombs. Then someone from a car, in the car there was a camera. From the car they said, "If you want to save Raman, bring Nadeem. Raman's pocket has a chit. In that chit there is an address. Kindly send Nadeem in that address, otherwise I will blast Raman." Now Abe was scared. He quickly went and uh, uh, sent Nadeem to the place. And then the kidnapper did not defuse the bomb and ran. Now they found the camera in the house, and the hotel manager told them that this car's owner went to the room number 109, and now they checked out. The police went to the room and they got a call, and they got the bomb diffuser and two computers from there. From the kidnapper were seeing them. They fastly took the bomb diffuser button and diffused the bomb. And they also got a paper which some was written. So they sent it the lab, and it was written Panchali 9 p.m. So they quickly went to Panchali 9 p.m. They caught Nadeem, but Abu escaped. The kidnapper escaped. So the police asked his friends, how do the Nadeem? So one of his friends told that Abu always goes to the graveyard to bow his mother on Tuesdays. So they made a trap. When the
Yes,
kidnapper came out,
Devesh, I'll have to cut you because it's 5 minutes. We have given you
ma'am,
5 minutes.
just 1 second. I have to complete. Just 1 second.
Okay, and Narinder ma'am, can we give
Then
him one second? Okay, okay, yes, you can.
then they caught Abu also, and they both are in the jail now. Thank you.
Okay, amazing story. Amazing.
Great.
Yes, Narinder ma'am.
Ravesh,
Yes, ma'am.
was it a story or a novel?
Ma'am, story.
So many
Ma'am,
characters, so many incidents, so many twists and turns. You have not left anything out.
ma'am, this story was written in my class by him. It will be published soon in the book.
Okay. Like I was just counting car, camera, bomb, terrorist, phone call, alarm, pudding, pizza, kidnapper, chit address, hotel manager, police, diffuser, computer, paper written, Panchali, graveyard. The story moves from kahan se kahan, but you could, connect it. That is a most important thing, that when you have so many characters and so many twists and turns, then you should know where the story ends. But as you were telling the story, at I was just waiting that maybe at one time you will say that he got up and he felt that it was a dream. Right? But it was not a dream, it was an actual story. But it was a very complicated story, which I mean, the listener has to, focus on what you are saying and where the story is going to keep
Yes.
all the threads together, right?
Hmm.
It's a good attempt, I will say. Uh, but in a short story, you have to uh, take one thread and then
Hmm.
develop it, right? So
Yeah.
you have taken
Yes,
so
ma'am.
many threads together,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
So उसमें से लगता है कि कुछ अब मदर का कोई रोल ही नहीं है, मदर की कॉल
हाँ
बार बार आ रही है, शी डजंट हैव एनी रोल टू प्ले। उसके जो फ्रेंड्स आते हैं, वो पिज्जा है, वो पुडिंग है, उसका मेन स्टोरी के साथ कोई कनेक्शन नहीं है, राइट? So you can take these things out when you are
yes
writing a
ma'am.
story. Just try to see कि अगर मैं इस करेक्टर को निकाल दूं, मेरी स्टोरी पे कुछ फर्क पड़ेगा। अगर मैं इस इंसिडेंट को निकाल दूं, तो क्या मेरी स्टोरी, जो मेन स्टोरी है, उस पर असर पड़ेगा? If an incident is not contributing anything to the story, take it away, right? So then it will be
Yeah,
a very neat story. Okay,
yeah.
I like your spirit. I like the so many so many contrivances you have added, but I can make out that boys are interested in such thrilling suspense stories. Thank you, beta.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for this.
Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Yeah. Hi, Devesh.
Hi ma'am.
So, Devesh, your story was full of action with lots of twists and turns. I'm sure you love telling stories to your
Yes, Ruchika ma'am, there is some network issue. I think we can't hear you.
all the best, Devesh. Am I not audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are audible now. No, Ruchika ma'am, we can't hear you. Yes, we can get back to you with Deve's story. So in the meanwhile, we can do one thing, Ruchika ma'am and Narinder ma'am, we can take
Am I
Ritik.
audible now, Sneha,
Yes,
ma'am?
yes, 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 Ruchika ma'am, you are audible now.
Okay,
Yes.
and did you people listen the feedback I gave to Devesh, or was it not
No,
audible that
no,
time?
no, we could not hear it, ma'am. We could not hear it.
Okay, okay. So, hi Devesh.
Hi
Your
ma'am.
story was truly an action-packed one, okay, with lots of turns and twists, and I really like it. Okay, you really
Thank
like to
you.
keep your listeners on their toes, no? So, as Nanda ma'am has already told you, like if you keep the number of the characters a bit short, the story would be great. But apart from
Yeah.
that, I really liked your story. So, all the very best for
Hmm.
your future. Bye bye.
Bye ma'am.
Uh, 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 Neha,
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
now can you say something about this story, because you know that it was written in your class?
Yeah, ma'am, the story is absolutely it has lots of twists and turns, and yes, that's a valuable piece of advice that you gave, that we can take out those characters which are not needed in the
Hmm.
stories. So like telling this
Yeah.
directly to a child is like something, and he is agreeing with you. That is something I find very good, because otherwise if I tell the student that please take out this character, and they will be like, no ma'am, but I love this character, I want to keep the character in the story. But the another way that you said, that if it affects the story or not. So actually that is another way of telling the student that okay, now you see that if you read the story without this character, does the story make the same sense or not? So I got a
Hmm.
brilliant idea that I can tell the students that please read the story without this character, without the dialogues, that extra dialogue or the character you have added. So yes, I also learned this new way, like I can approach them, and like they ways understood, I'm sure the other students will understand as well. But one thing I'd like
Hmm.
to say, that Devesh, is better that you have you were like seeing and reading, I could make it out from your eyes. Okay. So
Hmm.
it would be better that you can say any story of yours, even a short story will do, and but try, when it is a storytelling, try to say it without seeing. Okay, so that you can use your face for expression and all. So seeing a
Hmm.
bit like in the middle, if you forget something, that is different. But the entire story, when you are reading line by line, but you're still trying to make expression you were trying to maintain on the face, but still I can make out that you were reading it. Your eyes were there, and I can see it all. Like no, nothing is hidden from the judges. I'm sure they know it too.
And moreover, Devesh, if you have written the story yourself, even if you forget something, you can create something. Just
Hmm.
you can skip it, or you can mold it, because you know that story is in your hand, because you have not
Hmm.
taken it from some book or something
Hmm.
else. Okay.
Okay, Devesh. Yes, now we have Ritik Agarwal. Okay, Ritvik Agarwal. He's going to tell a story, ma'am, and he's number 14 in the list. Yes, Ruchika ma'am and Narinder ma'am. Okay, okay. So, Ritvik Agarwal.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ritvik. Yes, please tell your story. Yes. One second. Yes, Ruchika ma'am, are you able to see his screen? Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Yeah, I was able to see him. Yeah, I was able to see him. Presently, you are on the screen, but when you introduced him, he was on the screen.
Okay, Ritvik, start.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Ritvik. My story name is The Gingerbread Man. Once upon a time, there was a grandmother.
Loudly, loudly, loud.
The grandmother wanted to bake a gingerbread man. Then the grandmother make a cookie of it, and the the grandmother put the it in the oven, and the in few minutes the grandmother take out the gingerbread man, and the, suddenly the gingerbread man become real, and he say, "Ha ha, you can't catch me," and he ran off the home, and he saw a dog sitting near the home, and the dog said, "I want to eat you." But the gingerbread man said, "You can't eat me." Ha ha. Then he reached to the lake, and he saw a crocodile, and he said, "You can't eat me." Then the crocodile said, "I don't want to eat you. Do you want to swim in the lake?" Then the gingerbread man said, "Yes." Then the crocodile said, "Come in my bag. The water is becoming more deeper." Then he came in his bag and said, "Now it's fine." The crocodile said, "It's it." Now that in few minutes the crocodile said, "The water is becoming more deeper. Come in my nose." Then he opened his mouth and ate it. The moral of the story is we should be smart and use our brain. Thank you.
Okay.
Amazing. Lovely. Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Okay. So Ritvik, the story about this gingerbread man was very nice of yours. And yes, yeah, you can speak a bit louder, बेटा. आप बहुत धीरे कभी कभी बोल रहे थे तो उतना क्लियर नहीं हो रहा था स्टोरी. But the story was very nice. Okay. And Sneha ma'am, again, I'm not seeing Ritvik on the screen. So,
I have pinned him, but Ruchika, I have pinned him.
okay, can you unmute yourself? Like can you mute yourself? Like I think might be that's the reason. Like whenever you unmute yourself, like you come on my screen and he just gets vanished.
Okay, I'll unmute.
Yeah. Okay, so Ritvik, the story was very nice. Yes, you could use a bit of your hand gestures also for the story. That will make your story more exciting and entertaining. Okay, Ritvik?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Bye
Yes,
bye.
yes, Narinder ma'am. Like, yes, ma'am, very short we can do this feedback thing because there are a lot of participants.
Ritvik, it was a very interesting story. But beta, the thing is that because your concentration was on reading, right? Because you were reading, so you could not use your face, your hands, right? If you learn the story, then you can, freely you can use your.
Ma'am, I was not reading.
You were not reading, but then why were you not looking at us, and why you were not using your hands, right? So you should,
Ma'am,
when you
I
are
tell
talking.
by my mind.
What?
I tell by my mind.
You tell by your mind. That's very, your mind is very strong. But we wanted you to look at us. Okay? and smile a little. And you say, when you're talking in the language of the crocodile or the gingerbread man, then you should change your voice accordingly. He said, "Come and sit on my nose," and he hit it up.
Okay, ma'am.
Right? So you did well. This very interesting story, and you are using your mind. And I think the next time you will be more smiling and more. Now you're smiling. Okay, thank you. God bless you, Beta.
Thank you,
Yes.
ma'am.
Lovely story, Ritvik. And now Stuti Basutia, ma'am. Stuti is going to just a
She's
minute.
number 4.
Number 4
She's
in
number 4
tell.
now, ma'am. Your story.
Yes, tell your stories is number 4 in tell your story. Yes,
4.
yes, Stuti, please start.
Good morning to one and all present here. Today, as Stuti Basotia, first of all, I'd like you to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Today, I'm gonna narrate you an interesting story. So here I go. Every child is born to be treated equally. But this was not true with Matilda Wompert, a cute little girl born to Mr. and Mrs. Wompert. The couple never wanted a girl child, as they believed that only boys are capable of carrying a family's responsibility in future. How rude! Matilda was always avoided by her parents. She was a special child, born with some supernatural powers, which her parents could not discover, as their attention was toward the boy child. Oh, as a result, Matilda, at a very young age, learned to do all the basic life sustainable activities herself. She was a keen reader, and at the age of 4, she read everything available at her house. She even joined the public library and read Charles Dickens, which is also my favorite author, and many more. Matilda was habitual of being scolded, and she used it, that too in a good way. She, till the age of 5, had read so many books that now she was able to control things with her eyes. We humans only use 10% of our powers, which leads to us doing everyday tasks like brushing, bathing, etc. But Matilda used 20% of her brain, and she had hashtag superpowers. After a lot of pleasing and begging and hassling, Matilda, at the age of 5.5, went to school for the first time. Huh? Which pupil begs for going to school? The school's name was Cambridge Hall, and it would not have been more than a narrow building. Their principal, Miss Agatha Trunchbull, when she marched, Trunchbull never walked. So when that monstrous witched lady marched, all the students and teachers were frightened. But Matilda's class teacher was Sunshine, Miss Honey. She was maybe the most fragile being you would have ever seen. If you even touched her, she could be smashed into 1,000 pieces like a porcelain figure. The first day of school for Matilda was a day to remember. In prayer time, some girl of grade 1 had argued with Trunchbull, mind you. And as I said that Agatha was a champion of javelin throw in the Olympics, she picked up the pupil with her ponytails and threw her in the gut. You must be wondering if she was fine. After being thrown out in the garden? Of course not. The first day was also the day when Miss Honey had been so fond of Matilda that without even thinking, she went to the principal's office. And you know what would happen there? Okay, so if I were to answer 13 times 379, Would I be able to do that or would I be able to answer just like that? But unlike us, Matilda was able to do that. Yes, I'm not kidding. Now, Matilda was fed up with Trunchbull and thought that she had enough of her. So, she created a plan, and then after a long time, the students and the teachers of Cambridge Hall breathed a sigh of relief. Miss Honey became the principal of the school, and Matilda's Vicky Witchet parents signed the adoption paper. And mostly Matilda lived an ever after happy life, and she didn't have to worry about using her powers again. Well, almost never. Thank you.
You are such a charmer on the screen, Stuti. It's like I want to keep watching you again and again and again. Yes, Narinder ma'am. Yes, Narinder
Hi,
ma'am.
Stuti. It was a pleasure watching you narrating your story. It's beautifully written, it's beautifully presented, and I must say that you have, that hold on your story, and you could create it in such a way that from the beginning to the end, you knew that where you have to close it, right? But I can I can say that your voice modulation and your expressions are very mature, very mature. It's not like a child. The way you were saying that anger, you know what happened. Like, I'm very happy that you could bring out those expressions and your story. So I wish I could have that power to, see through my eyes and like that. Everybody would like to have that. And
Yes,
everybody would
ma'am.
like, I think if you ask children, so everybody would like, yes, our strict principal should not be there. It should be like Miss Honey who should become our principal, right? But I like the story. I liked everything that you have to say. And
Thank you,
very
ma'am.
well presented. Very well presented.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Ruchika ma'am. Stuti, this story was inspired by one of the stories of Roald Dahl. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Matilda, the story of Matilda, one of in which Miss Honey is also there, and there is that wicked this principal who make children eat the whole cake and then something like that, right? And you just took inspiration from there, and the characters you added here and there. Okay, yes, Ruchika.
So, hi Stuti.
Hi, ma'am.
I really liked your this take on this Matilda story. You truly are a great storyteller, dear. You actually took us to your fantasy land where we enjoyed this story and you safely brought us all of us back. So I really liked it with all the expressions and everything. So I think you are going to be a great storyteller. All the very best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so yes, you can mute yourself, Stuti. Now we have Hansuja Nath. Ma'am, she is going to tell her your story and her serial number 5 in the list. Yes, Ruchika ma'am and Narinder ma'am, did you get her name?
And yes, I got the name Hansuja Natna, number 5 on the
Yes,
list.
yes, ma'am. Hansuja Nath. Yes, Ruchika ma'am, did you get her name?
Yeah, I got the name.
Okay, Hansuja, you're looking pretty. Your husband is very cute. Yes, you can start your story.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. Today, I, Hansi would like to narrate a story.
Loud, please speak loud.
Hansuja, yeah, your voice is not coming, dear.
Voice is not coming.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. Today, I, Hansi would like to narrate a story written by me. The Two Snakes. A
Ansuja, you're not audible, beta. You are not audible. You can set your mic. Like we can do one thing. We can call another participant. In the meanwhile, you can check your mic. Okay, Ansuja? Will that work? Okay, okay, okay. So, yes. So, we can call Purnakshi Beri Borua. In the meanwhile, Purnakshi, are you there?
Yeah, she's number 12 on the list.
Yes, she is number 12, but I think that she changed her name, ma'am. She is not going to tell your story, she is going to tell a story now. You can cut the name from there and
Okay,
add it at the end in tell a story list, okay?
okay, okay.
Okay, okay, Purnakshi, please start.
A very warm good afternoon to everyone present over here. Today, me, Purnakshi Borga, will give a story on the topic The Insecure Crow. Once upon a time, there was a very insecure crow. He was very insecure and sad of himself because of his color, because of because of how he was. He was black in color. There was three main reasons why he was very sad about himself. First of all, nobody would like to adopt him, and he always used to roam around in the country and the states, but nobody liked to adopt him or pet him because of his looks. The second reason is he never got food from other people. He always used to stay in like the garbage trash. The third reason was because of his appearance. Because of how his appearance looked, nobody liked him. So he decided to go to the parrot for some help. He went to the jungle in search of the parrot. When he found the parrot, he said, "Oh wow, you're so pretty with your green feathers. You're so lucky that your appearance is so much prettier than mine." But the parrot replied back to the crow and said that no, when I stay in the jungles and when I stand in the tree barks, nobody notices me because of my green feathers. The same leaves and my color are the same, so nobody can spot me. Then we noticed that the crow and the parrot both had their each own problems, but they decided to go to the peacock because peacock is our national bird, and everybody thinks peacock is much beautiful because of his feathers. So they both went to the peacock. They asked the peacock that you're so pretty, you must have no problems. That's what their mind told them because of peacock's appearance. Then, when the peacock replied to them, the peacock said that, I might look so pretty from the inside, but I might look so pretty from the outside, but from the inside I'm hurt. All the hunters come and cut my feathers for their designers. They design it at their home, and it hurts me. There are morals in this story. We should always be
We
happy.
can't hear you. Yes, Purnakshi, we can't hear you.
There are two morals that we learn from this story. The one moral that we learned is that we should always be happy with whatever we have. The second moral that we learned is never judge a book by its cover. Even though the peacock was so pretty from the outside, in the inside, the peacock was very sad. Thank you and have a marvelous day ahead and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Purnakshi. Lovely story. Yes, Ruchika ma'am, we can keep the feedback very short to one line or two line because we have
Okay.
lot of participants
Yeah,
left.
yeah, surely. Purnashi, it was a lovely story. I love the way you recited it. All the very best, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Narinder ma'am. Ma'am, very short feedback. Just what
Yes,
where
yes,
she
yes,
can
yes.
improve. Like Ruchika ma'am can say the good things about the story, and Narinder ma'am, you can say where she can improve. So this way we can keep
I
the
think it's a
feedback
good
small.
story. It's a good story, and she remembered it. But you can, you can bring your voice more close to the, because when you're telling a story, when the writer is speaking, then it's different. But when you are entering the characters, then your voice can become a little different, right? So that's there. Thank you.
Okay, Purnakshi. So Next, we have Hitiksha Sarma. Hitiksha, are you here?
Ma'am,
Yes, yes, Purnakshi.
Krishna Bharadwaj, his Zoom is not working, so he will give his story here only, like in my phone.
Okay, okay, I'll call him. Yes, 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 Hitiksha. Wait, Hitiksha is,
Number
yes, yes,
6 on Tell Your Story.
yes. Number 6 in Tell Your Story. Tell, yeah, number 6
A
in
story.
Tell a Story. Yeah, Tell a Story. Yes, yes, yes. Hitiksha, you can start, Hitiksha.
My name is Diksha Sharma, class 3A. I am from school
Hitiksha, you can do one thing. You can close the door or you can go to some place quiet because there is a lot of background noise, beta. We can't hear you properly. Or you can put earphones if you want, like you can do something. You can reduce the background voice.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so in the meanwhile, we can do one thing. Hitiksha, you can just set up. We can take Hansuja. Hansuja, like, did you do everything? Yeah,
Yes,
like,
ma'am.
yes, yes, Hansuja. Now you can tell your story. Yes, Hansuja Nath is in number, ma'am. 5 in tell your story. Serial number 5. Please mute yourself, Hitiksha.
Yes, ma'am.
After Hansuja, you can tell your story. Yes, yes, Hansuja, please start.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sujanath. Would like to narrate a story which is written by me. The Two True Friends. One pleasant morning, a girl named Priya shifted along with her family shifted to her new house. Priya went downstairs. Suddenly, a truck with furniture and other goods came in their compound. After the truck stopped, there was a car consisting a small family with a girl, some of Priya's age.
Yes, you can set your earphone, no problem, Hansuja. Be confident. There is nothing to worry about. These all things happen during online presentation. Don't worry, you can carry on.
I think we have lost her voice.
Yes, I think we lost her connection also. I can't see her on the screen also. Yes, so you can you can present your story now, Hitiksha. Yes, Hitiksha, you can present your story now.
Hello, everyone. My name is Diksha Sharma, class 3A. I am from St. Mary's Senior Secondary School, Maligaon. I will tell a story in Hindi. एक बार की बात है, एक शेर काफी समय से भूखा था। बहुत समय बाद उसने एक जानवर को पकड़ा, लेकिन अफसोस वो भी उसके हाथ से निकल गया। निराश होकर कोई भी जानवर ना मिलने पर शेर निराश होकर जंगल की ओर चला गया। जंगल की तरफ जाते वक्त उसे एक गुफा दिखी। शेर आराम करने के लिए वो गुफा के अंदर गया। उसने सोचा अगर कोई जानवर अंदर होगा तो उसे अपना शिकार बना लेगा। लेकिन अंदर जाके देखा तो कोई भी जानवर नहीं था। उसने थोड़ी देर आराम करने का फैसला किया और सोचा थोड़ी देर इंतजार करने के बाद कोई जानवर आता है तो उसका शिकार बना लूंगा। थोड़ी देर वो गुफा एक लोमड़ी की थी जो भाग गया हुआ था। जब लोमड़ी आया उसने शेर के पैर
शेर के पंजों के निशान देखे और सोचा, अरे ये किसके निशान है? शायद शेर के हैं। अगर मैं अंदर गया तो वो मुझे अपना शिकार बना लेगा। लेकिन लोमड़ी भी बहुत होशियार था। उसने उसने गुफा के ओर चिल्लाया, गुफा, ओ गुफा, गुफा मुझसे बात नहीं करोगी क्या? अगर तुमने मुझसे बात नहीं की तो मैं चला जाऊंगा। तब शेर को लगा कि कि ये गुफा लोमड़ी के साथ हमेशा बातें करती है, इसका उत्तर मैं ही देता हूँ। ये मेरे प्यार, तो शेर ने बोला, मेरे प्यारे लोमड़ी, अंदर कोई भी नहीं है, तुम आराम से अंदर चले आओ। तब लोमड़ी को पता चला ये तो शेर ही है। तब लोमड़ी ने बोला, अरे ओ शेर, मैं क्या मूर्ख हूँ जो तुम्हारा शिकार बन जाऊंगा? मैं तो चला यहाँ से, तुम भी भाग जाना।
Awesome, lovely, beautiful story. Yes, Narinder ma'am.
Yes, Diksha, it's a beautiful story. I'm hearing it for the first time. Very interesting. And your choice of story is very good. The only thing is that you have to practice a little more. Okay, be confident. Don't be nervous, and then you will be able to tell the story beautifully. Okay, God bless you.
Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Hi, Hitiksha.
Hi, ma'am.
हाय, योर स्टोरी वाज रियली नाइस हितिक्षा, एंड मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा आपने हिंदी में इतनी प्यारी स्टोरी सुनाई। इतनी सही स्टोरी सुनने के बाद ना, लाइक इट वाज अ रिफ्रेशमेंट जब आपने ये हिंदी में इतनी प्यारी सी स्टोरी सुनाई, एंड आई रियली लाइक द स्टोरी। अब बस प्रैक्टिस और करना, ओके?
Okay, yes, you need to practice more. Okay. Yes,
Okay, ma'am.
Hitiksha. Yes. So now, Hansuja, I think you have got stable. You have stabilized your connection and all. You can start. You can start, Hansuja. Tell your story. Serial number 5. Yes, Hansuja, please start.
Afternoon, everyone. I am Sujana would like to narrate a story written by my kids. The two sisters. A beautiful morning, the Cynthia, along with her family, shifted to her new house. Tia went downstairs. Suddenly, she saw a truck with furniture and other goods coming into their compound.
I'm not able to listen to your story, Hansuja. Like,
Hansuja, you can do one thing. You can give your phone to your mama or papa, and they can just take your video while you are saying the story. Maybe we'll be able to hear it that way. You can do some
yeah, that
setting
would be a
that
good
way. There
option.
is a
Doing it again and again,
problem.
the child can get nervous also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So in the meanwhile, we can do one thing. We can take story of Gauravi Goel. Gauravi, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Gauravi, yes, you can present your story. Ma'am, Gauravi Goel is in number 10 in the list, and her story is Tell Your Story. Hansuja, you can mute yourself. You're going to present here? Okay. Okay, so I'll yes. Yes, Gauravi, you can start.
It is a breezy night. Holly is walking down the streets alone at midnight. Suddenly, she sees something unusual. It looks like reindeers falling down from the sky.
Holly rushes into the majestic forest where no one is permitted to go to, but she goes in anyway because she wants to know what happened. She starts looking for the reindeers. A few minutes pass by and she finds the reindeers resting in the middle of the forest. She trotters near the where the reindeers are resting and discovers a sleigh with presents inside it. Am I dreaming or is this Santa's sleigh? Holly ponders. She sees a man dressed in red and hides behind a tree. The mysterious man is gathering wood to make a fire. He turns around and Holly immediately recognizes him. Santa, Sis Wilson jumps in front of Santa. Ha ha ha! Yes, that's me. Though how did you manage to find me? Santa asks. I saw your radius falling down from the sky. Holly replies. What are you doing here? She adds. It is one day before Christmas, and I was delivering presents. But my reindeers lost their magic, and it seems like the reindeers and I are stuck here. Holy Santa answers while playing with his beard. I can help you, Holly offers. Ha ha ha, that'll be great. I can use a little help. Santa accepts the offer. To help me, get me some carrots, but not just any carrots, magical carrots. These carrots are in the winter cabin. Go to the back of the cabin where you can find a special type of carrot growing. Be fast though. I need to deliver all the gifts before Christmas, Santa explains. Holly agrees and sprints to the winter cabin. The cabin is closed, so she sneaks into the winter cabin. There are security guards all over the place protecting the magical carrots. She somehow manages to get the back of the winter cabin without being noticed. She picks up a dozen of the magical carrots and tries to escape. All of a sudden, a guard notices Holly. She dashes as fast as she could and flees away. But the guards follow Holly without her knowing it. She goes into the forest and a man pursues her from behind. She goes further into the woods where she found Santa and his sleigh. The man shouts in surprise as Holly and Santa feed the reindeers the magical carrots. The man troops into that area and grabs Santa and Holly. You stole our magical carrots. We are going to punish you, yells a buff guy. Ho ho ho! That won't be happening. The magical carrots belong to the North Pole. However, your master stole them. The reindeers won't allow you to do that. Santa laughs and signals the reindeers to attack. The reindeers attack the bad guys until they all give up and run off. After that, the reindeers get ready to take off. So you are going to leave now? Says Holly disappointedly. Ho ho ho! Yes, I will have to go now. However, don't worry, Holly. I will send you a present every year for your help. Santa says and leaves. Yet he keeps his promise that Holly receives a present every year. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, you can give your feedback, Ruchika ma'am.
So Gauravi, your story was really nice, beta. I will just like to tell you one thing, beta. जब आप story सुनाते हो ना, please make sure you're properly visible. जैसे अभी हमें आपका ना half face से दिख रहा है, तो जब हम story सुनते हैं ना, yes, you should be sitting like this, ना. See, you have got such like beautiful eyes, na. Your whole face can give a lot of expressions, na. If you can see your face, and your story was very nice. I really enjoyed it. Okay, give me a high five. Come on, Gauri, give me a high five. Yes. So,
Yes,
all the very
ma'am.
best, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Garvi, it was a beautiful story according to the occasion, and I could feel a musicality in your voice. No, there was very rising and falling, rhythm in your voice. That was beautiful, and your storytelling was like poetry, right? I like the story, but the thing is that yes, you have to look up and learn the story, so that you need, there is no need to look at the paper in front of you. Okay.
Okay,
Yes. I think you'll do better next time. Bye, beta.
thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Okay. So next, yes, Purnakshi, as you said, that the new participant of ours, he is there with you. He is going to tell a story, and he is going to tell a story, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And please, once, can you repeat his name? I think yeah, it's Krishanu Bhardwaj. Ma'am, please add his name at the end of tell a story. Krishanu Bhardwaj.
Yes, ma'am.
He's going to tell a story in Assamese. Yes, but he will be giving a gist, right, Krishanu? You are going to tell what the story is about in English, and then you can tell your story in Hindi. Okay, you can tell in Hindi also. Yes. You can start. Yes, Krishanu.
নমস্কাৰ, মোৰ নাম কৃষাণু বৰদ্বাজ। মই এতিয়া এটা হিন্দী কাহিনী ক'বলৈ ওলাইছো। হিন্দী কাহিনীটোৰ নাম হ'ল उबाका सामा। पुराने जमाने में उबाका सामा नाम का एक जापान देश में उबाका सामा नाम का एक बौद्ध भिक्षुक रहता था। वे सबके आदरणीय थे। जनार्दन ने उनके लिए एक मंदिर भी बनवा दिया था। वे हमेशा दूसरों को के सहायता करते थे। एक दिन कुछ लोग उनके पास एक समस्या लेकर आए। समस्या यही है कि दोनों गांवों के बीच एक पहाड़ खड़ा है, इसलिए दोनों गांवों के लोग आपस में मिल नहीं सकते और यातायात में भी समस्या होती थी। उबाका सामा ने उन लोगों को सलाह दी कि वो पहाड़ के बीच से एक सुरंग खोद देंगे। लोगों के साथ उबाका सामा काम में जुट गए। कुछ दिन बाद कोई आत्मा देखकर सब लोग चले गए, लेकिन उबाका सामा अभी भी काम में जुट रहे थे। उबाका सामा ने धीरे धीरे पहाड़ के सुरंग होने लगा। उन्हें उबाका सामा ने समझा बुझा कर वहां से भगा डाला। 25 साल बाद उन्होंने पहाड़ के बीच एक सुरंग खोद दी। उन्होंने असाध्य को साधन करके दिखाया। राजा ने उनको देखकर गदगद हो गए। उन्होंने उनको राजा ने देशबंधु सम्मान से सम्मानित किया। धन्यवाद।
Lovely story. Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Okay, Sneha ma'am, can I please have his name again? Like, what is his name?
Krishanu Bhardwaj.
Krishanu, and it's a new entry here, no?
Yes, in tell a story. Yes, tell a tale.
Okay.
Tell
So
a story.
Krishanu.
Tell a story, ma'am. Tell a story.
Okay, Krishanu. Hi.
Hi, ma'am.
आपने तो बहुत अच्छे वर्ड्स यूज किए आपकी स्टोरी में, ट्रूली लाइक यू हैव गॉट अ वेरी गुड ग्रास्प ओवर द हिंदी लिटरेचर। ठीक है, एंड आपकी स्टोरी पे आपको पता है पिक्चर भी बन चुकी है, मूवी बन चुकी है स्टोरी पे। सो आई रियली लाइक योर स्टोरी। ओके, एंड बहुत एंजॉय किया मैंने। बस मैं आपसे एक बात कहूंगी कि बेटा आप अपना ना आप जब बोल रहे हो ना आपकी आवाज बीच में कट रही थी, ठीक है, शायद आप हिल रहे हो तो बहुत ज्यादा आपके स्पीकर से। अदरवाइज अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट स्टोरी बहुत अच्छी थी, मुझे बहुत मजा आया। बाय बाय,
बाय।
ऑल द बेस्ट।
Narinder ma'am.
Krishanu Bhardwaj?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Krishanu, your story was very good, very beautiful, and I think it's inspired by some other story which has become very popular and known throughout India. And your control over the language is very good, and you told the story in a very good manner, but you can still improve. Okay, because you were hesitating a little in between. You know that, right? So that should not be there. It should be smooth. Okay, keep it up. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so next we have Tanishk Mittal. Yes, Tanishk Mittal is number 8 in Tell Your Story. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning. You can start your story.
Yes, ma'am. The story's name is The Haunting Escape. Once in a quiet town, there was a spooky old house that scared everyone. People in the town thought it was cursed by some demon, and nobody knew the reason. There was a group of friends named Elijah, Ali, Asher, and Chris. They went to a party and were given a dare to go inside the sketchy house. None of the four were scared and claimed themselves as daredevils. They took flashlights and went inside. As they went deeper, the air felt heavy with bad vibes. Everyone came closer to each other. Scary things began to happen. Creepy tales on the walls, creepy tales on the walls, and a negative presence that gave them chills. After reading some writing on the wall, they got to know that the house has a past full of pain and suffering. Slowly, they realized they were surely not alone. Weird whispers, knocking, and moving shadows shows a ghost world really wants them to be a part of their society. To escape, they follow a creaky staircase that leads to the front door. Each step starts echoing with their pounding hearts. As the whispers becomes louder and turns into cries, telling them to go back. The shadows reach out, trying to grab their neck. Blood was dropping from the ceiling. They ran as fast as they can towards the door, but it felt running on a treadmill. Finally, they pushed the door open and went outside in the moonlit. They thought they escaped until they questioned themselves that the house was never of two floors. Suddenly, the door opened again. It was a ghost with a wide smile, showing its spooky sharp teeth. The figure was covered in dark blood. Whispers shouted again. The ghost started chasing them. They ran again. Elijah was a little fat and was a slow runner. So while they were running, Elijah tripped and fell. The other thieves stopped and were coming back to help, but before them, the ghost jumped on Elijah, killed him, and took him to the house. The chaos became normal. Everything became quiet. The three of them, Asher, Chris, Ali, stood there in shock and thinking if the nightmare is over or not. Thank you.
Okay, lovely story. Yes, ma'am. Yes, before that, I would like to say that the participants who are waiting, like it's not like something that you can all say at the same time. Okay, so here judges are also there; they're giving their valuable time, and the organizers are also there, and the audience is also watching you on Facebook Live. So be patient. While you can have your snacks, you can drink something, and you can watch other students. This is what it is all about, that you can see and learn what feedbacks the judges are giving to other students. You can learn from that also. So I cannot call all of you at once. Okay, so be patient. Be patient. Everyone will be called, but be patient. Okay. Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Okay, hi Tanishk.
Hi,
Your
ma'am.
story, the scary story of yours, was really good, baby. And I can see that you were reading the story from like a page or somewhere, but still, like the way you were using your hands, your eyes, your face for the expression, I really liked it. So you did a great job today. All the very best.
Yes, Narinder ma'am.
Yes, Tanish, it was a very good story, and you knew what you were writing or you were saying. But you know the way the story ends, we cannot say that it was an escape. You know, okay, the
Which
title is The Haunting Escape because one of the friends he died. Okay, so try to select a title which is relevant to the whole story. Second thing that it's a very small thing that when you are writing the story, because it's written by you, stick to one tense. When you are writing in past tense, the whole story should be, all the verbs should be in past tense. And if you are writing in present, everything should be in present. So just check it that at some places you used present tense and sometimes you have used past tense. So keep that in mind. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so ma'am, Hansuja's story, their parents, they have sent her in the group, so you can watch it after the program and give the feedback over there. They are really looking forward to your comments. Okay, so now we will call this Saurya Nahata. Is he here? He is 7 years old. Like I should have called him before. He's only 7. Saurya, yes, Purvi, Saurya is there.
Good morning, my name is Shaurya Rahata. I'm from Pradesh Today I'm going to recite the story. The story name is Sadie Goes to the Amusement Park. Sadie is 8 years old boy. He likes adventure. In his summer vacation, he goes to uh, Singapore with his parents and sister. He found Singapore a very beautiful and developed city. The best thing he liked is amusement park called Universal Studio. Next, they go to amusement park with his parents and sister. They saw a infinity pool, a changing area, a outdoor pool, and a lots of slides. And when he entered the amusement park, he saw a luxurious restaurant. Then he come back home. Thank you.
Lovely. Yes, Narinder ma'am.
Yes, Shaurya, it was a beautiful story, and
Thank you,
as
ma'am.
little as you are, right? So
Yes.
I like the story, but you should, practice a little more, okay?
Okay.
And learn the story so that you don't have the need to look at the paper, okay?
Okay.
Next time you will do better.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Yes, ma'am, he actually did tell your story, not tell a story, like at the end moment. Yes, sorry, it was your story. You have written the story, right? Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. It changed, it was changed last moment. So you can just add his name at the end in tell your story. Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Okay, hi Shaurya.
Hi.
Hi. You've written the story yourself.
Yes.
Okay, I believe it has it's inspired from one of your visits, huh, to Singapore.
Yes.
Okay, it was a very lovely story, and at such a little age, if a young age, if you're writing such beautiful experiences, I'm sure you are going to do wonders. Okay,
Hi, ma'am.
all the very
Okay.
best.
Bye. Yes, now sorry, okay, now sorry, now it is Saurya's little sister, no, yeah, elder sister, who is going to present. Yes, yes. And um, yes, Khyati Nahata. Yes, Khyati Nahata. She is number 7 in the tell a story. Yes, in the list, number 7.
Good
Okay,
afternoon, all.
good
We are
afternoon. You
going to
can.
read the story, uh, The Secret Door. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Mary. She used to live with her grandmother and her mother in a beautiful mansion. She she used to stroll in her garden a lot. She used to love nature and she used to love animals as well. Though her mother wanted her to dance and sing. Mary used to like doing adventurous things and uh, be with nature more. One day she was strolling in her garden as she saw a beautiful little white butterfly. She was following it. While following it, she saw a secret door that she has never seen before. It was a very red, bright, and shiny door. While she was observing the door, there was a squirrel which was on the handle. She uh, picked up the squirrel, put it on the ground, and then opened the door. When she opened the door, there was a brisk of wind. She went inside and saw that there was many presents kept, and then there was a man with red clothes and a very huge beard, white beard. She thought it was Santa Claus, and well, it was. He turned with his chair and did ho ho ho. And then Mary was so happy that she jumped out of excitement. Santa Claus told her, "Dear, how did you come here?" Mary explained that door she had from her garden. She entered through it. Santa Claus was very surprised. He told her that no one knew about that door. How could she? So Mary told that she actually wanted to meet him, and then now she met. And Mary told her about herself and then how she used to like doing adventurous stuff and be with nature. Santa Claus then told her that he could give her a tour to the North Pole. Mary was very happy with that. She sat on the Santa Claus's reindeer and they went on a tour. They saw many things and they saw many lights and they even talked with the reindeer. Mary was very happy at the end. She went back to her home and thought about it. She also told her grandmother, and her grandmother was very surprised. Her grandmother thought that she must have dreamt of it, but then Mary knew it was real. Thank you.
Wow. Lovely story, Purvi. And like you are traveling, I was thinking, why was sorry moving so much? Now I got to know you are in a car and you are traveling, and still you presented your story. That's lovely. Yes, Narinder ma'am.
It was your own story or no?
No, ma'am, it's Stella stories. It was
Tell
someone
story.
else's story.
Someone
Yes.
No,
else.
ma'am,
Oh,
it was my story.
Okay,
because
but
I
you
was
did.
thinking the way she was narrating, I could
Yeah, it looked like
that
that
it's written.
only.
Her name is written in the other list.
Okay, ma'am, you can add it at the end of tell your story. Yes.
Her name is Kathy. Right. Kathy, it was a good story. So, like I could make out that you are speaking from the heart and not from realized it because it was your own creation. It was a good story, but because you were traveling, so you couldn't body language and your hand movements could not come out because you are in a car. But otherwise, it was a good story, well presented. Thank you.
Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Yeah, hi Kathy. I really liked your story. Like the Mary and the Santa Claus and this new take on Alice in the Wonderland. Like it's every child's dream now to go to Santa's world. So you have really like put out a great story for us. Like even I was in the Santa's land with you. So all the very best. You did a great job, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so now we have Yan Jain. Yes, his name also was added yesterday, ma'am. Like I forgot to add his name. It was mistake on my part. So, Yan, we have
It's there. It's there.
Yan. It's there.
Number 9. Tell a story.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay,
It
okay,
is
Yan.
tell a story.
Yes, tell a story. Yes, ma'am.
It is there.
Yes,
Number 8.
Vian, you can present your story. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. One and all present here. Myself, Bianjin, and today I'm going to read a story. The title of the story is Trees Are Our Best Friends. Once there was a woodcutter. One day, he went to the jungle to get some wood. They saw a big tree. He thought, if I cut this tree, I will get a lots of wood. After hearing this, after hearing the woodcutter, the tree became very sad. The woodcutter decided to cut the tree a week later. After a week, when the woodcutter again came with an axe, he saw that uh, two beautiful birds were sitting next on the tree. A mother bird was feeding her baby bird.
म्यूट कैसे करें
When he saw it, he thought, if I cut this tree, if I cut this tree, these birds will lose their homes. So he decided to cut this tree a few few days later. Few days later, when he came back to cut the tree, he saw that the tree was full of flowers and bees were buzzing and flowers and butterflies were fluttering around the flowers. When he saw it, he thought that every time this tree gives something to someone. So it was noontime and he felt very tired. So he decided to take some rest under the tree shadow. Looking up at the tree, the woodcutter wondered that the tree was very useful. Trees are our best friends. It gives us shelter, food, shadow, and medicines, and many things to us. So he decided not to cut the tree and went away. Moral of the story: trees are our best friends. We should not harm them. Thank you.
Awesome. Lovely. Yes, trees are our best friends. Indeed. Yes, Narinder ma'am.
Yes, Gyan. It was a beautiful story, and I don't know why it reminded me of a story that we read in childhood, The Selfish Giant. When the giant decides that the children are the best flowers and the best thing, but here it is the trees who are the best thing, and the kind woodcutter, he decides and he understands. Okay, so it was a good story. You presented it well, but you can still practice more so that you don't, hesitate in between. Okay, thank you, Beta. God bless you.
Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Hi, Vian.
Hi, ma'am.
Yes. Hi. Your story was very good, dear. But I felt that you ended your story very soon. You could have added some more to it. Like I was really loving the way you were telling your story. So next time make it a bit longer. Okay. And all the very best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next we have Dia Jalan. Yes. So Jalan is going to tell your story, Dia, or it was changed at the last minute? There was a change.
From the beginning, it was tell us.
It's tell a story, right? Yes, Dia? Yes, Dia, ma'am, you can add her name at the end. Dia Jalansi is going to tell a story. Yeah, can she start presenting? Yes, yes, Dia.
Good afternoon. My name is Dia Jalan, and I'm thrilled to be here to share a beautiful story of Lord Krishna and Radhaji. This tale is close to my heart. It is full of excitement and love. So here it goes. Once upon a time, Rukmani felt conscious about Krishnaji, that why he loved Radhaji so deeply. Determined to understand, she resolved to examine Radha. One day, Rukmani announced that Krishnaji was experiencing a severe headache and said that the remedy for it was if someone loved Krishnaji deeply, they have to wash their feet and give that water to Krishna. After some time, the most devoted follower of Lord Krishna came and unable to help. Radha Rukmani advised, go to Radha and ask them water that has touched her feet. After some the after some time, the follower after some time turned with water from her feet. Presented the water to Rukmani, and then she asked, "Didn't she take anything for the water?" Then devotee said, the Radha said, "It is necessary for the pain to be relieved first. It is not necessary for the pain for me to go to hell." Rukmani was shocked. Time to meet Radha. She proceeded to Radha's palace, where a stunning lady opened the door. Rukmani said to the lady, Radha has came to meet you. Following that, the lady clarified, I'm not Radha dear, who is inside, I'm her attendant. Rukmani wondered, if her attendant is Mustaki, then what about Radha? Then Rukmani went inside. She saw Radha. She was unable to open her eyes because Radha's face was so bright. But when Rukmani looked at Radha's skin, it was gone. And Rukmani asked, what happened to you, Radha? Radha replied, yesterday they brought me to Krishna. And I stayed at his heart, so my skin got burned. Rukmani understood that love doesn't mean that you have to stay with one person.
Okay, Dia, lovely story, but there were some connection issues, Dia. So, like, you were not audible in between a lot of time. No problem, Dia. Yeah, like, if you want, you can do one thing. You can record a video and you can send it in the group now. Okay. So, our judges will watch it and they will be able to give better feedback then. Okay. Now you can just record your video and send it. Okay. So next we have Yuk Kothari ma'am, and Yuk,
Number 10 on the list. Tell a
yeah,
story.
yeah, tell a story number 10 in the list. Yes, Yuk, are you there? Yes. Yes, you go ahead. Yes. Yes, you please tell your story. Yuk, unmute yourself, please. Yes, please unmute yourself.
Good morning, respected teachers and mentors. My name is Yuvati. Hari. I am reading class UKG, section B. First of all, I want to wish you a very happy Christmas. Today I am going to narrate a very short story. A story named Humanity.
which in our mother language we call it insaniyat. Once a father and son went to the temple. Temple was very beautiful, and the atmosphere around the temple was very peaceful. As soon as they stepped into the temple, the son shouted after saying pillars of lions at the entrance of the temple. The son said, "Run, Dad, or those lions will eat both of us." Dad hugged him and consoled him by saying, "They are just statues, and don't harm us in any way." After hearing to his father, the son said, "If they are lions, statues of lions, in won't harm us, then how could statues of God give us blessings?" On hearing to his son, the father was speechless and started searching in boring movements. I didn't find. I didn't find.
It's okay, okay, yes, Mahi, yes, we heard his story, like, yes, judges can make it out. Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome,
Hi,
welcome.
Yog.
Bye.
Hi, I'm saying you hi, baby. Hi.
Hi.
You're in upper KG, na?
Yes.
So I truly appreciate you. Like, even if you're in UKG, you did a great job telling us the story. I really liked your story about the lion and the father and the
Thank
son.
you. Thank you.
Okay. And next time you will like practice more about the story. Okay. You forgot some lines in
Okay.
between, na? Next time you will practice more. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, so okay, he left, ma'am. So we can do one thing. We can take Lakshita's next. She is going to tell your story, ma'am, Lakshita Mundra, and her name is number 3 in the list. Tell your story. Uh, Yes, Lakshita, like I know it's I took you all at the end because you are in grade 7 and 8, and first I wanted to take all the children who are smaller than you, but yes, we eagerly want to hear your story.
Hi, ma'am. A Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Christmas.
I am Lakshita Mundra, and today I'm going to recite a self-written story. I'm going to tell you all a self-written story. The name of the story is In the Attic. So I'll start now. Jack and Mona had been really good friends since college. They used to study and complete projects together and hang out a lot until one fine day, Jack suddenly got a phone call from an unknown number. He picked up the call and started, "Hello?" A strict voice spoke from the other end. By the time the call ended, Jack had gone pale. He was summoned by the head commander for the Iraq War. He wanted to refuse, but he didn't have a choice. So, 2 days later, an army truck came and he was taken to the camp with the other cadets. Months passed fighting, and finally, after victory, Jack returned home. But something was off. Jack had started acting differently, more like suspiciously. He would now only talk over text and make excuses for not meeting Mona. He wasn't even coming to his classes. Mona was now getting more and more doubtful. Is he angry or he's just playing pranks? She thought.
It must be one of his pranks again. Well, two can play at that game. 2 days went by. Mona was not texting to Jack, and surprisingly, she didn't hear from him either. The day was now turning into evening. She took her phone to see if Jack had texted when a message popped up on her screen. Two words caught her attention: Jack Anderson. She clicked it and went pale on reading the news. It said Jack Anderson had been reported missing. One of the cadets reported that he never returned back to the camp. As soon as she read this, she rushed to Jack's house and started ringing the bell like a lunatic. Jack's mom answered the door. She rushed up to the attic without talking to her mother, and the scene left her shocked. Jack was flying in the air, looking out the attic window like a ghost. Thank you.
Lovely story. Yes, you are an excellent writer, no doubt. Yes, Narinder ma'am, what do you tell? Like, she is the writer of Land of Mons, the Land of Mons, this novella.
I am speechless. Yes, Lakshita, it was a beautiful story full of, you know, suspense, mystery, and a story that makes you sit at the edge of your chair and just wait to see how it ends, right? And you have built it up very nicely, and you have connected the progression of the story well. And but the thing is that you were reading, were you?
Yes, ma'am. I wasn't able to learn the story actually.
Yeah. So it's a good story. Everything went off very well. But because when you are reading, so then your other activity is hindered. Your body language, your expression, because your concentration is on the paper. But it's a beautiful story, and I'm very happy that a young girl has written it. Good. Got
Thank you, ma'am.
Ruchika ma'am.
Hi, Lakshita.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, your story was truly nice, truly, truly nice. I really enjoyed it. When you ended the story, I felt like it should have been a bit longer. Like I really thoroughly enjoyed it. So all the very best.
Thank you, ma'am.
All the best. If you wish, you can send it to me, Lakshita. I'll publish it in my website. It's an amazing story. I'm sure all are going to love
Yeah.
reading it.
Yes, ma'am. I'll surely send it to you.
Okay, thank you so much. And Devik Sarda, you are next. Ma'am, he's number 15 in Tell a Story.
Yeah.
Devik, you can start. Unmute yourself, Devik. Unmute yourself.
Merry Christmas, everyone. This is Devik Sarda, and today I am here to share a story of a hard-working mother. Let us all try to take some inspiration out of the story. The hard-working mother. It was a Sunday afternoon in the heat of summer. Anna's mother was working in the kitchen, and the children were playing games. They were having a lot of fun, and the grown-ups were relaxing. The hot sun made Anna feel thirsty. Oh, it's a hot day. I better get myself some cool water to drink. When Anna went into the kitchen and she saw her mother working there, oh, look at mother. She looks so tired, but she is still cooking everyone's favorite dishes and she's doing all the houseworks all by herself. Poor mother. She is trying to make everyone happy and comfortable all by herself. I should help her. Anna stopped playing and went to help her mother. Mother, I would like to help you. That's very thoughtful of you, Anna. When the rest of the family saw Anna helping her mother, they decided to help too. Anna's father started washing the dishes. Anna's grandpa started filling the water bottles, and Anna's grandma helps with the cooking, and Ellen sets the dinner table. Anna's mother felt very happy when she saw the whole family helping her. Anna felt happy when she realized that she had set a good example for others, and made her mother's work easier. Everyone decided to help the mother every day. What is that? After a while, mother's friends came over and sat down and talked with them. Everyone else were making tea for mother's friend. Mom had a great time with their friends and lovely family. Anna made everyone very happy, and the family members were proud of Anna because their mother was working very, very hard to make everyone happy. The moral of the story is love your family because some people don't have one, and it's very hard to live without them. It's a situation of every house, and we should help our family daily. Thank you.
Lovely story. Like it's a Christmas appropriate story. Yes. What do you say, Narinder ma'am?
Devik, it was a beautiful story and a very inspiring story. And it is जिसे कहते हैं ना हिंदी में कहानी घर घर की. So I think every family must learn something from it. So you presented the story in a beautiful manner. Your face expression, your voice tone was very good. The only thing was that I wanted you to look at me, look at the camera, but you were looking down. Okay, so that is the only thing. So you can improve it next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Ruchita ma'am.
Hi, Devik. Your story was really nice with a very good message, like something which we all can do at our homes. So, like, I really liked your story, and I hope you will do great in your future.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have Shreya Sampada.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are very much audible, Shreya. And
Okay.
she's going to tell your story, ma'am, and number 6 in the list says.
When can I start?
Wait, let the judges tell me like, yes, Shreya, yes, you're looking very beautiful. Especially the tiny hairband on your head. It's
Thank
so
you, ma'am.
cute. Yes, Shreya, please start.
A warm good morning, a good warm good afternoon to everyone who are present over here. The This is Sreya Sampada from Odisha, Puri. So it is my self-written poem. Ma'am, can I start? Okay, ma'am. The name of my story is The Tale of Solitary Soul. Slouching at the bed, Riva realized with a shudder that it was Monday morning. She has to go to school today. How disgusting is it? She hoped that an earthquake would reduce the school building into dust. She fabricated her whole world with full of imagination, but she knew that her mother would scold her, and she would not listen to any excuses, and she must draw for in school. When she arrived at school, she used to sprawl like a rabbit. Nobody liked to talk with her. It was like a hell for her. She used to sit alone. Nobody cares what she does. It was really 9:30. It was already 9:30. At a glance, mother screamed, "Hey, why don't you prepare yourself for school?" She started and said, "Yes," disgracefully. After reaching the school, as usual, her friends used to pass comment about her appearance. Today, the same thing repeated. She is a call girl, so she can't be outspoken about anything. So she didn't reveal these things to her mother or teacher or anyone. By enduring this burden, the year passed. Now she is 17 years old. After her matriculation for her higher studies, her mother enrolled her in secondary school. Inside the hostel, also she faced the same environment. Every time the student used to tease her and bullying her. Day by day, it was getting intense. In the night, she used to scream and burst into tears. Because of this anxiety and frustration and distress, she could not control her
emotion and tried to put an end to this disgusting life by committing suicide. It is one beautiful morning, the creeping sound disappeared and sudden silence occurred. The blood flew from her body like a flowing river. Nobody had any idea about Riva, but the peon of the hostel called everyone who are present in the hostel. The place was crowded. When Riva mother picked up the phone, when Riva mother picked up the phone, she couldn't even imagine that at first she thought it was a prank by her friends. When they confessed that Riva passed away, she scattered into pieces and rushed to the hostel. She didn't even understand what was the reason was. 17 years passed away, but every time one question stuck into her mind, my daughter, what she would be doing? Is she missing her mother in the heaven or not? Morals, interact with your parents to heal your wounds. Thank you, ma'am.
Wow, amazing. You can write such a brilliant story at such a tender age. Like mother, like daughter, I must say. Amazing story. Yes, Narinder ma'am.
It's a very, I can say, very mature story, and you have touched upon a very relevant, very pertinent issue. That is that the youngsters today, they are facing that lack of communication between parents and children. So they are, weighing heavy on their minds, leading to depression and mental health issues. So it was good story, and you presented it well. And all the best for future. You can write very good stories. Try your hand at a novel also. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, definitely. Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Hi, Hansuja.
Ma'am,
Hi, Hansuja.
it's Shreya Sampada.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. Hi, Shreya.
Hi, ma'am.
I really liked your story, dear, and we all we could really feel the pain of Rhea through the story, and you have actually highlighted the importance of interaction with your parents and the impact it has on a child's mental health. So yes, you have done a great job, and I wish you very best for all your future stories. Looking forward for it. Okay. Bye.
Okay, so next is our last participant. If there is any other participant left after Hridan, please let me know. Okay, so Hridan, please present your story, ma'am. And he is in Tell a Story number 11. Tell a Story number 11. Yes, Hridan, are you there? Hridan? Okay, so I don't think he's there, ma'am.
What was
Actually, I
the name
messaged.
that you were taking? Namya Khandelwal?
Ma'am, her mother messaged that she has to leave. Like it was something like unpredicted happen, so that is why she could
So
not
we should
join.
delete her name, Namya.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Namya is then Shaurya Nahata to दूसरी तरफ आ गई.
Namya and Navya, they both have informed me that they will not be able to join.
Okay, Navya Mittal also. Now we
Yeah.
have Haridhan Kothari.
Yes, ma'am. Hridan Kothari. It's Hridan or Ridhan? Yes.
Ridhan.
Ridhan.
Yes, ma'am.
H is silent. See, I always forget that your H is silent, Ridhan, right? So,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. Okay, Ridhan.
Tell a
Please
story.
tell.
Okay.
Good morning, respected judges. My name is Redan Kothari and I'm going to narrate a short story. The name of my story is The Seed of Truth by Sudhamurthy. Very long ago, the country of Gandhar was ruled by the honest king Vidyasagar. His subjects were very happy, but as he grew older, everyone got more and more worried. He did not have any children who could take over the reins of the kingdom. The king was an avid gardener. Uh, he loved to grow plants and finest flowers. One day, after he finished his gardening, he announced, I will distribute some seeds among the children of my kingdom, who will grow the healthiest and the healthiest plants in 3 months will be the prince or the princess. The next day, there was a long line after the king's palace. Maheshwata, a poor farmer's daughter, was also among these children. The king distributed the seeds to all of them. Maheshwata put the seed in a pot with great care. She gave water and manure. Some week passed, but the plant did not appear. She tried changing soil and transferred the seed in another pot, but nothing appeared at the end of the 3 months. 3 months. At the day came when she had to go to the palace and show the plant she had grown. All the children start walking to the palace, but Maheshwata stood sadly in her house by seeing them. Maheshwata's father saw her working hard and suggested her, "Why don't you go to the king's palace and show him that you have tried to plant tree, you have tried to plant, but you are not able to." So Maheshwata also joined them and gone to the palace. The king began with his inspection. There was beautiful flowers of different shades, but the king was very unhappy. After that, the king saw Maheshwata and stopped and asked her, why don't you not able to grow the plant?" Maheshwata said, "Forgive me, your highness. I gave the best soil and manure, but the plant did not appear." After that, the king's smile, king enveloped Maheshwata in her arms and announced, "Here is a crown for the princess." I gave the roasted seeds to all of the children, and I thought that and I gave roasted seeds to all of the children, but only one children told me the truth, that she was not able to grow the plants, and all of the children lied to me. So I was just checking the honesty and the truthness by the children. So there was a only girl, Maheshwata, who told me the truthness. So I trust her that she will one day she will rule the whole kingdom with honesty. Thank you.
Okay, lovely, lovely, Ritan. Yes, Narinder ma'am.
Yes, Vidhan, it was a beautiful story, a very, with a very high moral, and you presented it well, though you can just practice more and be confident of, narrating it because your nervousness was showing. Okay. Otherwise, it was good story, and you can do better in future. Thank you.
Yes, Ruchika ma'am.
Hi, Hridan.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, I really liked your story. Your clarity was nice, like for your age. Like you decided the story very nicely. You could work more on your expressions and your actions. But apart from that, I really liked your story. All the very best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Ridan. And Padma ma'am, I have been waiting for your observation, ma'am. Like you can tell about, yes, where these children can improve, if you can give your feedback and observation, because you were present here, you have watched each and every child perform, so it will be invaluable, your feedback will be invaluable here.
Yeah. I have been listening to everyone. All the students have really presented themselves well and also narrated their stories. Either it is tell a tale or tell your own story, whatever it may be. I thoroughly enjoyed, and I'm very sure the judges also have enjoyed the stories of everyone here. And what I appreciate every one of you is that your participation. The first thing what I like in every one of you is your participation is the best thing I can say. Children, you should listen, you should understand one thing. Whether you win or not, participation is more important than winning the competition. So you just keep participating in all the programs, either it is a storytelling or recitation, whatever it may be. So that is why people say participation is more important than winning the competition. Why do they say? Actually, there is a reason for this. See, when you participate in a competition, your talents will be brought out. The people will identify you as a confident storyteller, or maybe a person who can speak very well, and they can easily identify whether you are confident or not. Otherwise, you will not be able to identify yourself on your own. This is the best chance for every child, every student, okay, to participate and get the comments from the judges and from others. Okay, it is the comments are very valuable. Why? Because they encourage you a lot, inspire you a lot, and also they give you an opportunity to move forward. You know, you go in a right path to take part in every competition. I wish every one of you all the best in your future endeavors. Yeah, dear Sneha, you have organized so well. Yeah, Ruchika and also ma'am, Narinder Jit Kaur, ma'am. First time I'm meeting both of you. I loved your feedback, ma'am. I am very sure that it would definitely help the children. Nice meeting you, Ruchika and Narinder Jit
The pleasure
ma'am.
was all ours, ma'am. Like we also
Yeah.
enjoyed a lot today.
Yeah, really, it was a good
Same
program.
here, Padma ma'am. I also enjoyed, meeting you for the first time and listening to you. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Beautiful. It was nice. Yeah.
And thank you, Sneha, for organizing it so perfectly. I know with children we can have some issues, but you have so much patience and you are so sweet with kids. And it goes to your credit that you how you have handled the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely. A big round
Yes,
of
Sneha ma'am
applause to
actually
Sneha
organized it
Goel.
very beautifully. Like we all
Yeah.
had a great
Thank you
time.
so much.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's all
Sneha.
because of you all,
Yeah.
ma'am, and Roopali ma'am and Prasanna sir. So, Prasanna sir, please, would you like to add few words? It is really like we always miss you. Like last time also, we missed your presence. Today, if you could tell us few words, because it's about story, and uh, who can tell us more than the person, the literature person himself?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for making
Sneha,
me a
there is just
part
a
of this.
clarification. There is a name Divya Saravagi.
She performed, ma'am. She already performed in the and her name was like changed to tell your story from tell a story. You
Okay.
added it at the
Yeah.
end. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And then there is another name. Let me clear it. Swarnika Bothra.
Ma'am, she did not inform me also, so I don't know. Neither she joined nor she informed me.
Okay.
Yeah.
ठीक है. Thank you.
Yes, Prasanna.
Hello, Prasanna sir.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Namaste, Rishika ma'am. Namaste, Padma ma'am. And thank you for making me part of this. What a wonderful way of celebrating Christmas with the kids and, making them recite, story, tell a story and, but in a competitive way. But yes, the mood and what do you call it, the vigor, the energy, we could witness for last 2 hours. Especially thank Narinder Jit Kaur ma'am for she was there from the beginning. Uh, uh, Put across. I mean, it's like we could. You are Ruchika ma'am, of course, is young, but yes, she is. Narendra ma'am is, of course, she is an elderly lady, so we should, appreciate her for being a judge and giving her inputs to how to improve once the kids for them it is a great learning and it's a great boon and blessing that you have created, Sneha ma'am. And yes, Padma ma'am was there from the beginning, though she wasn't being a judge, but then yes, she was keenly listening to all, and she shared her view. It shows there her the love for the kids and the love for the program that you have curated. And the Ruchika ma'am, yes, you are young, but yes, so that's why I could just you are so brilliant with viewing the kids, and yes, lovely through your what do you call high fives and all, and the cheering ups. So it's so beautiful, ma'am, and thank you for making me part of this, by using this Better Brains platform, and we are looking forward to further have this thing. And thank you.
Thank you so much for this lovely words, sir. Thank you.
Prasanna, we are all here because of you and Rupali ma'am. Okay, so the credit goes entirely to you and Rupali ma'am.
Sorry,
Eh,
I missed and I mean taking Roopali ma'ams, so we missed her today. But as without her, it's like we are getting. First, thank you.
She is also celebrating over there with another 35 to 40 kids, which is also very important. Yes. So, yes, now I'll personally thank everyone, Narendra ma'am, Padma ma'am, Ruchika ma'am, Prasanna sir, to be present, to take out the time, precious time, and the parents especially, and all the students for their active participation. So, to present the vote of thanks, I request my co-host Pehel Goel. Yes, Pehel, please present the vote of thanks.
I express my heartfelt gratitude to our jury members, Narinder Jit Kaur ma'am and Ruchika ma'am, for the precious time and valuable feedback on each of the performances. I would also like to thank Padma ma'am for her time and observations, and Prasanna sir for his presence. I extend my thanks to the fertile brains, Yuvati, and young story weavers for providing us, kids, these wonderful platform to showcase our talents. I also thank all the participants for the lively performance and the parents for the support and cooperation in making this event a success. On the behalf of Team Twinkling Minds, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So that brings us to the end of the session. Thank
Okay,
you.
Sneha,
Yes, Narendra ma'am.
now there are certain changes in the list, so you will retype the list.